And we'll see it now on a light square that cannot be challenged. It's going to be backed up by a white pawn as well. That is going to be a real nuisance for black to deal with.
Hikaru fighting back here. He's also now ahead on the clock. Not by much. It's about 20 seconds, so we don't read too much into that just yet, but he's on the good side of level, that is for sure. He's got the initiative. Magnus is responding to the agenda set by Hikaru as opposed to the other way around now. So there's a bit of a momentum shift in this game, and as we know from the Esports World Cup so far, momentum so often means so much.
And it's reflected in the graph you see at the bottom of your screens. The graph has been up and down. We saw some black dips, but it's going up in white's favor. And can Magnus stem that tide? Can he break the momentum? Not easy. The white rook just wants to slide into the corner now, into the A8 square, pick off a pawn.
That's a big threat, and you know, momentum really is everything, especially given this time control as well, the confidence. We were talking about the mental block. If Hikaru is able to strike, you know, in a position that would be considered Magnus's strength and endgame, that breaks that immediately.
Absolutely.
You know, you're right back into the fight. So this is a big key moment for the entire match to play out. A draw would not be a disastrous result, but a win would be everything that Hikaru needs, not just for now, from a long-term perspective in this epic rivalry.
And it's going to give Carlsen pause as well if Hikaru comes back and dominates the rest of this game, for example. So Carlsen very much on a mission now to not salvage anything, because at the end of the day, this is not won or lost, but the momentum is shifting out of his favor.
And Magnus is reacting. You can tell he hates it. If Magnus was playing from the white side of the board, you know, we'd be saying, this is over for black.
Yeah, exactly. That is fair. I mean, Magnus is very good at finding small advantages and going, don't worry, this is just a big advantage that I haven't watered enough yet. Just give it a couple of dozen moves, and this is basically a one game. There is no player on earth that I think we can be more certain making that statement about in a game than Magnus Carlsen. But right now, the boot's on the other foot.
Yeah, and do you know who the second best player at grinding out these slightly better endgames is these days?
David Howell.
Exactly.
I wish.
He wrote a book on it.
Grind like a grandmaster.
No. I would say Hikaru is the world number 2 at grinding out these small advantages. He's kind of learned from Magnus. I mean, we've all been watching Magnus's games for so long. He's
3.5